y'all, it's E to the K to the A to the N to the E. And yes, I know I've been gone for a little bit, probably a good month and a half, but I'm back doing my videos, doing my thing, editing shit right now. But I got caught up with coronavirus, and I think it was the new strain. So I don't want y'all thinking I did a couple videos and did the hype thing and then dipped out. No, this right here is something I want to keep up with. I did not do a couple videos and dip out. I got caught up with coronavirus, and that shit had me down bad for like a good 2-3 weeks. So yeah, that shit was horrible. So basically, I don't even remember what day it was that I caught it, but I caught it on a Monday. Started feeling sick on a Monday. Couldn't get out my bed. Like, I was in my bed, I kid you not, like 24 to 48 hours. I was like in my bed. That was horrible. I was at first feeling like real sluggish, tired, and then I started getting I had to cough for a good week before I really caught all the other symptoms. Like, me personally, I don't know about anybody else, but me personally, I'd had like every symptom of COVID that you could possibly have. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I still have the lingering cough, but I think it might be because I smoke as well. But I don't know. But I just got over it like 3 weeks ago. But anyway, let me explain to y'all how this went. So, like I said, the first 2 days I was down bad in my bed. Had no appetite, didn't want to eat nothing, just wanted to sleep, didn't want to get out of my bed. Like, my mom and dad helped me with my child for the first 2 days. And then it started getting even worse. So there was a couple days where I couldn't breathe at all. Like, I almost had the ambulance call. I almost went to the hospital. And the worst time, like the absolute worst part, was when I was in my room, which was probably like the third day that I had it. The third or fourth day that I had it. Because after that, I did not come in my room at all. I slept upstairs in my daughter's bed. So it was like the third or fourth day I had it. I was in my bed. And I was running fevers, but I had like the cold chills, hot sweats, cold chills, or cold sweats. I had everything. I was hot, then cold again, sweating, but I was freezing. It was bad. So anyway, I was in my bed, and then all of a sudden I got real fucking hot. Took everything off. Everything. And I would have recorded the whole thing for y'all, but I was so down, but I couldn't. But anyway, I took everything off, and I was just sitting on my bed, and I felt crazy, like I didn't know what was going on. Like, I felt out of body, like out of place type shit. And I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, and I wanted nothing but to come upstairs and get my mom at the point. Like, it was that bad. I wanted to come get my mom, but I knew if I stood up, I was going to fall over. Or if I even tried to get out this room and go up the stairs, I was going to fall over them stairs. Like, I was weak as hell. Barely could walk at that point. Couldn't breathe. And then eventually, like, I must have passed out, like unconscious passed out. Like, it was so bad. I must have passed out unconsciously on my bed, because like 30-40 minutes later, I woke up in my bed, like laid the fuck out, naked and shit. Like, what happened? That was the scariest moment. Honestly, it was one of the scariest. And then a couple days after that, there was a moment where I really couldn't breathe. Like, I was hyperventilating. I couldn't catch breath. I couldn't do nothing. And then I calmed down, because I was scared. Like, I calmed down, because, you know, people was dying from COVID. Like, and I took it serious for the protection of other people. But I never thought it was a game. I never thought, like, oh, I can't get it. No, because I knew I was going to get it eventually. You feel me? But I didn't think I was going to get it as bad as I did. Because I got it bad as hell. Like, I lost my smell, my taste. Thank God I got it back. Thank God that my daughter only ran 2 fevers the whole fucking time. And she was good. But me, I got that shit bad. Like, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. I stayed in the house for like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, because I didn't want to give it to nobody. It was bad. I wouldn't want to do that again. Like, don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna lie, I still don't wear a mask. I'm not getting vaccinated. And that's nobody's business but my own. If you wear a mask and get vaccinated, all power to you. But like when Corona first came around and then it started getting bad, I did wear a mask for the protection of others. Not really for myself, but for the protection of others, because I know older individuals really can't handle it as much as us young, more, I can't think of the word right now, but more healthy, I guess, individuals can. And I'm a healthy individual. Like, I take care of myself. I eat the right shit. I handle myself. Like, I don't have no medical issues. I don't have no disorders. And I got down bad. Like, bad. So I'm saying, like, if you know that you've been around people that have it, or you know that you're around a big crowd or this, that, and the third, and say you go see like your grandma or papa and you know they have not such good lungs or immune systems, or they can't handle the sickness like a healthy individual probably could, be cautious. Wear your mask. Like, don't go around them for a couple of weeks, because I didn't go near my papa or my grandma, because my papa has very weak lungs. He's had lung cancer. And then my grandma, she has I forget what it's called, but it's something to do with your lungs, COPD or some shit. I don't know, something that has to do with your lungs. And I went like a month without seeing my grandma and my papa, and that's very unnormal, just so that they could not have to worry about getting it, and for the safety and healthy of them. And yeah, I just want to come on here and tell y'all, like, I'm not done. I'm still here. I'm not done with the videos. They still coming. I've been editing, and we not going nowhere, because this is something that I like to do. This is something that I'm really intrigued in, and I'm not going nowhere. Y'all going, if y'all got the notification bell going, y'all gonna see my notifications pop up. And if you're subscribed, you're gonna see my videos pop up, because I'm not done. I'm not done. But yeah. But I went and got tested twice. The third or fourth day I had it, I went and got checked. Only because my mom made me. I wasn't going to get checked because I didn't want to be in the system. And it's like, I didn't want to be in the system because, like, you never know what they're going to do with this shit. Like, and I have a video of me testing myself the second time, because the first time I was too gone to test or to record it. But the second one I'm gonna put it in. But like the CDC, they called my house, because me and my mom got tested and we were both positive. They called my house and they were talking to my dad, and they were telling him, because he had coronavirus back in like November, December, when it first started coming around. He had it and he was down bad too, in the bed and stuff, for like 3-4 days. And he told them, like, you know, he got tested again. He did have it. He was positive, but he had no symptoms. He wasn't coughing. He wasn't down in the bed. He didn't have no symptoms. And it was like, wow. And I heard this. Like, they was like, wow, we would really like to run tests on you. Like, huh? What? Okay. And then he was asking them questions like, so what does the vaccination do? And this was straight out the CDC's mouth. They said that if you get vaccinated, you still can very well get the virus. It might not be as bad, but it could be bad. Because I know people personally who have gotten the vaccination and got COVID and had it bad as fuck. But anyway, they said you can get it, possibly not as bad. And they also said that if you're vaccinated, you can still carry the virus and still pass it on fully to somebody else. Like, not just pass it on just a little bit and you might get a cough. No, you can still pass the whole, like, pass the virus on to somebody and they can still get the whole kit and caboodle, all the symptoms. So he was like, what's the point? I was like, what's the fuck is the point? That's one reason why I'm not getting vaccinated. Because, like, if I can still pass it and get it, and I've already had it, what's the point? And that's another thing. Before somebody comes on here like, oh, you could, if you get it, no. I know people personally, yes, personally, that have had the virus, got the shot, both of them, and still got the virus again. What's the point of the shot? What's the point of the vaccination? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna be on here arguing with nobody about your vaccinations, wearing masks, this, that, and the third, because I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm my own individual, just like you are. If you get the vaccination, all power to you. You wear your mask, all power to you. I'm gonna wear my mask when I need to, if I have to, if it's mandatory. But don't come on here trying to argue, because I'm not gonna do all that. You will literally just sit in my comments like, sorry, but I'm not that one. I try to comment back to everybody, but I will not sit up here and argue with you about your personal views and preferences and my personal views and preferences. I choose what I choose, and you choose what you choose, and that's just what it is. I went and got tested for the safety of other people, so I knew if I could go back around other people. And my auntie, she works at a hospital, okay? And her people that she works with said that even if you get... Sorry about that. My camera stopped recording because it said I had no storage, so I had to delete some stuff, so we back. But what I was saying was that my aunt, she works at a hospital, and the people that she worked with told her that there is a point to getting tested afterwards, but it really doesn't decipher whether you have it or not, because they said that you can test positive up to 3 months even after you've had it. They said that you are non-contagious after 2 weeks max. So if I can test positive up to 3 months, then like what's the point of getting tested again? But I got tested again to make sure, because I didn't want to go around nobody, especially my grandparents, after having it, because I didn't want to pass it to nobody else. So I did go get tested, and I will post that actually right here. Alright, gang. So right now I am getting my second COVID test. It's been about 12 days since I've actually caught the symptoms and got sick and everything. So I'm getting my second one. Hopefully it's negative. I'll find out within like the next 24 to 48 hours. But I'm about to record the process of doing it, because I did not record the first time, because the first time I was down bad. But I'm gonna explain all that. But yeah, so we about to get into this and pray to God that this shit is done and over with, because I'm ready to get back outside. The fuck? I've been in the house for over almost 2 weeks, and I'm not used to that. So yeah, I'm gonna do this, get the test, swab, send it through, and wait my 24 hours. Hopefully, oh no, I'm probably gonna have to wait till Monday, because it's the weekend. Shoot, I ain't even think of that, but I'm gonna ask them. Hopefully I can get it tomorrow or something, because I mean, it says 24 hours, so we'll see.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here for 4:30. I have a COVID test.
Sure. What is your name?
Erica Fellinger.
And your date of birth?
12/7/97.
Okay, let me get everything ready. Hold on just a second, okay?
All right, thank you. Hopefully I can reach it, 'cause I'm short. Taking forever.
Three days later.
Okay, so these are your papers. I'm here and put the sticker on here for your ID number for your test in case you wanted to download the app to get your results. So that is yours to keep. In here are your tools. There is a little swab in here. You're going to open it up. You're going to go about a half an inch up, 5 or 6 times on this side, 5 or 6 times on this side. It is going to go in the little test tube. Do not open it until you're ready, because it does have liquid in it.
Okay.
Okay, so it goes swab it side down, seal it up, then it goes back in the small envelope. The small envelope goes inside the big envelope. It does fit better if you don't have any air in it. And then that's it. And just sit here and drop it back in here when you're finished, okay?
Okay. She said that's mine. Alright. Cause the bitch is so ready to. Is so ready to get back to the streets. Ooh, I could not imagine doing the other one. This is the smaller bag, right? Yeah. Okay.
And you usually get your results in about 2 to 5 days.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Ugh. Okay. So she said 2 to 5 days. Last time I got it done, it was 24 to 48 hours, but whatever. But yeah, so that's the process of doing that one. Now I want some coffee, but I gotta go to the bank. I can't wait. But yeah, and that's how that goes. You put the little swells up your nose, and it's not like the ones you got stick all the way in the back of your brain, because I wasn't gonna do that. I was not letting them shove nothing in the back of my brain, because I've heard some shit like where they can fuck people's shit up, or I don't know. But I was not letting, I don't care if you can fuck somebody's shit up. You're not shoving that shit all the way in the back of my nose. So my mom took me to get tested. I was like, okay, you go ahead and do yours first, and I'll do mine. So she did hers, I did mine. That was the first time. But the one that I just showed you was the second time. And it wasn't bad. I mean, it tickles. It makes your eyes water a little bit. And then you put it in the tube, as you've seen. You put it in the bag and seal it up, and then you give it back. Then you gotta wait a couple of days. Well, it depends on what test you get. The rapid test really isn't as accurate as the 2 to 3 to 4 week one or whatever. But no, I was gonna say 2 to 3 4 day, or the week one, not 2 to 3 4 week one. But it's not as accurate. So we got the one that was 2 to 3 4 days. And so you get your results emailed, and that's what I did. Because like I said, I wasn't going to go around nobody being sick, because I didn't want nobody else getting it. But it seems like this new strand of COVID, everybody named mama getting sick. Like, my whole gang got sick. My mom got sick. My dad tested positive. He didn't get sick. He tested positive. My daughter ran a fever twice. But thank God I was smart enough to stay down in my room with my daughter until my niece left, because my mom watches her during the week. I was smart enough to stay in my room until my niece left, because I didn't want to get my niece sick, because then if my niece got sick, my sister and her boyfriend was going to get sick, and then they was going to take off work, and it was just too much. So we just stayed downstairs until everybody left out, and so yeah, COVID is nothing to play with. But, I mean, it's something that is here now, and it's not going away. Like, it's just like the flu. Like, it's not going away. It's here to stay. You're going to get it eventually if you haven't already. You can get it more than once. So, if they used to say, like, oh, you can only get it one time. But no, you can get it more than once. It might not be as bad as the first time, because your body builds an immunity up to it, or your white blood cells or whatever might go on that can, but it's nothing to play with, because it almost took me out. It almost took me out. Almost took me out, and almost took me to the hospital. Thank God I didn't go to the hospital, because I did not want to get on a respirator, because I know people who have been to the hospital and been put on respirators and have died. And I'm cool. I've already looked death in the eyes before, after having my kid. And I might give y'all a story time on that too if you want it. But I've already looked death in the eyes one time after birth, and I don't ever want to do that again, ever. I'm cool. That was not fun at all. Like, life support, all that. Yeah, I'm cool. I don't want to do that again. So I did what the fuck I had to do. I took my meds, I chilled the fuck out, I stayed in the house, and I toughened it out. I was the strong bitch that I know I am and always will be, and I toughened it out. Don't get me wrong, I was on my deathbed. I was definitely on my deathbed. But I did not take my ass to the hospital, because these hospitals, I feel like, really, they don't give a fuck about you. Like, they do what they don't. But yeah, but I just want to come on here and tell y'all that I'm not leaving. I'm not going nowhere. I'm still here. I'm still making videos, and I'm gonna be dropping a good ass video here real soon. I got 2 videos, and then I'm gonna post the other one after I finish editing. I got about 10-15 minutes of editing left, and it's gonna get dropped after my homies see it. But it's gonna get dropped, and that one's finna run numbers. And then I got another one I need to edit, and that's gonna run numbers too. So yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to stay. So y'all better go ahead and remember this face, this voice, and this name, Erica Kane. E. Kane, yup. And yeah, I love it here. But go ahead and follow me and subscribe. Turn on the bell so every time I post, y'all get the notification. Comment, like, all that. If y'all had COVID, tell me your experience. I want to know. Like I said, I'm not on here to argue with nobody about their personal views about the vaccination and this, that, and the third, because I don't care. Because I mean, I care, but I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about it. But like I said, go subscribe, like, comment, turn the notification on. And go follow my Snapchat at e.michellee97. And follow my new TikTok, because my old TikTok got deleted. It's Erica, ERICAAKANE or ERICAKANEE97. Like, it's on my I don't even know where it's posted right now, because I had to make a all new one because I deleted it. But that's besides the point. But go follow my Snapchat, because that's where I post every day, all day long. So if you want to come in the life of me and see what I be doing and who I be with, and you know what be going on in my life, that's where you're gonna want to go. So go ahead and do that. And I'm finna come back with another video, and then I'm finna drop a banger. So yeah, love y'all.